What's up, guys? Dustin Von Warnke back here with another part of this course for achieving success in the outdoor industry and getting out there and getting things done and taking a massive amount of action to achieve your goal and dreams in the outdoor industry, whatever that might be. This module is titled Get Your Head On Straight for Success. Mindset is half the battle, and it really is. Mindset is so vitally important to consider whenever you are looking at anything you want to accomplish. But definitely, I talk about the outdoor industry because that's kind of my niche. Is the mindset of achieving and overcoming and triumphing over our fears and failures and everything else that bogs us down in life. Is just that's part of the battle. That's just part of what you do. So having a positive mindset, I think, is one of the most important things to your success in the outdoors. And also, it is one of the things that I've seen hold most people back from being successful in this space. As I said in the last video or audio, however you're listening and watching this, I've seen a lot of people that I've even personally coached and personally mentored that have this whole mindset that, this is going to be easy, and it's not. Like I say, in sales, I've been hung up on before. People have been rude to me. You name it. I've had a wide variety of different struggles and adversity to overcome. But the main thing that sets me apart from the rest of the people is that I stay in the game and I play the game to win. And I talk about that a lot. I know I talked about that a lot in the last series. Is playing the game to win. Staying in the game, and I play, as I say in the ebook, if you've read it yet. I play the game to win every day, and I play chess instead of checkers. Everybody else plays checkers, which is an easy game of just simple strategy. Chess is more of a mindset game of extreme strategy and well-placed moves to win your side of the chessboard. And there are two main differences in that. Is basically that one's a strategy game and one's a simple just kids game. I want to play to win, and I try to play to win every day. And that's the one thing that sets me apart from the rest of the people. So let's get into this here. Mindset mastery. This is something I borrowed from a friend of mine that teaches success coaching all the time. And he gives the following 5 things. The timing will never be perfect, and that's so true. The mindset mastery you have to overcome is that the lights don't all have to be green for you to be able to go. Having success in this industry does not come with perfect timing. It does not come easy, and the timing will never be perfect for you to get started. So the idea is for you to get started now and go and take massive action, whatever you're trying to do. Something that happens a lot in this world of the outdoor realm is that you got to be used to getting judged, because judging is something that people are going to do regardless of who you are, regardless of where you come from, regardless of what your past experience might be. When you get out and step out and take massive action in your life to achieve a goal or a dream, get used to being judged. It's going to happen. It's going to be a commonplace. And I very much about embracing the process, which is number 3, and number 2 was getting used to being judged, and number 1 was timing will never be perfect. Embrace the process, because the process is so vitally important to it becoming a success. The good, the bad, the ugly, as I talked about in the last video series. It's so vitally important that you just stay in the game and you embrace the process, and sometimes embrace the suck. Embrace the hard times, embrace the adversity. And like I always say, eat adversity for breakfast, because no matter what you do, no matter where you go, you're going to run into problems. You're going to have fears and failures. You've got to overcome those things. And that's why this is so much more a success course than it is a course about hunting and fishing, because it's all about getting your mindset right. But embracing the process is part of the journey. It's embracing the journey, not the destination. And when I started doing this, I was all about the destination and what's this going to get me? And what if I do this? Will this get me something? Now that I've achieved a wide variety of success in this industry, I'm way more about giving back to other people and embracing the journey and just how it takes to get this whole course, compilation I've been working on for months and months. And I've just been embracing the process of providing a massive amount of value for you, the listener or the watcher of this course, to just go out and have the best of the outdoors. I mean, that's what I'm all about doing on my podcast, in my writing, in my video work, and so on and so forth, is just to help you use the products, use the knowledge, use the experiences that I've had for you to go and have the best of the outdoors as well. Number 4, it is so important to celebrate the small wins. I didn't realize this when I first started out, and I was just about going for that major sell, that major big win, that major big accomplishment. And if you don't celebrate the small wins, you won't embrace the process. If you don't celebrate the small wins, you won't embrace the encouragement from other people. You won't embrace the help that people have to offer you, whether it be mentors or colleagues or people that you're helping along the way. You've got to celebrate the small wins, because sometimes small wins are all you have. I mean, it's just kind of the way that it is. And if you don't celebrate the small wins, you're missing out, is my point. And then number 5, own your message. It is so vitally important that you own who you are in the outdoor space, that you know that no matter what happens to you, no matter what adversity you go through, no matter what successes you have, those are all, you've got to own your own message, and you've got to basically hold your own ground out there and stick to your own guns, and whatever other metaphors you want to use there. But it's so vitally important that you basically, make it your brand, make it your message. People need to hear your message. As you may not believe that at this point, but it's vitally important, I think. And a lot of people downgrade on that kind of stuff. Is really just, the world needs to hear you. They need to hear your message. You've got something to say. I know you do, or else you wouldn't be taking this course. And you've got to own that. Own your own message. Own your message to the masses, and preach that wherever you go. And that's not all about, I never make anything, and I want to make sure we don't close the section without talking about this. I personally never make it about me. I always make it about others. And other people will care about you the more that you care about them and their problems and their adversity and their struggles. So in the case of fishing and hunting, it may be, I really want to land that 10-pound bass, or I really want to shoot that trophy class buck, or whatever the case may be. If you don't appreciate where they're coming from, they can't appreciate where you're coming from. And it goes back to the Zig Ziglar saying that I will use later in the series: people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I'll talk about that in detail later, but basically, just getting out there and making it about your audience, not about you. I see so many people, and I'm not going to mention any names, but especially in the outdoor industry, is full of egos. A lot of people will go around touting how good they are at something, how many deer they've killed, how many fish they've caught and released, how many trophy fish in saltwater that they've caught and kept, or whatever the case may be, and they show off pictures to everybody. And the truth is, nobody cares about any of that. It's not important. It's not vital to your success that you go out and accomplish all those things. What really is important is if you take care of people, if you care about other people, and if you learn to love other people and embrace what they're going through in their journey and their problems and their struggles and their successes.